Hello everybody, I'm AVK and this is my Hitman Codename 47 walkthrough. Today we'll play through the fifth mission, the Lee Hong Assassination on the hard difficulty. Now, this is our last Hong Kong mission. Lee Hong is finally vulnerable and we have to go to one full restaurant and kill him. Our controller, Diana Burnwood, asks us to take our time in this mission. And she is right, because it is very easy to fail this. This mission is very long, and if you do one small mistake, you will probably end up dead and have to start everything all over. Now, there is a second task. To retrieve Lee Hong's jade figure and deliver it to the herbal shop's clerk. He will know what to do with it. I suppose he should deliver it to our client, and our client wants it to sell it maybe. I don't know. Okay. But we don't know where is the jade figure. There is an agent who is undercover in the restaurant, but his cover was blown and we need to rescue him, because he knows where the jade figure is. Also, we can see a video here where Lee Hong is talking with the chief of police, the one that we killed before. And there is Lee Hong's bodyguard, Soon. That fat man in a red dress. Now, they seem to be arguing about something. At least Lee Hong seems to disagree, and then something happens. I suppose they saw the man who was filming this. Maybe it was that agent. That's how he blew his cover. But I'm not certain, because there is another information that the agent was captured while trying to open the safe. I don't know. Maybe that was someone else from the agency. Okay, and there is Lee Hong's short biography and information about the jade figure. Lee Hong served in the French Foreign Legion in Vietnam. That's interesting. Also, it is said that the jade figure is hidden somewhere in the Cheng Cho restaurant. This is untrue. The Cheng Cho restaurant is the restaurant from the previous mission, and the figure is actually hidden in Wang Fu restaurant. I think this is a mistake. So this is the map. It is the same location as in the third mission, but the map is much larger. We can see the backyard and Chinese garden as well as headquarters. This is the same time we can see letters on the map, other than Chinese writing. Okay, there are two floors. There we can see areas like lobby, bar, restaurant area, kitchen and VIP area on the first floor, as well as staff area and brothel on the second floor. Most areas are restricted, but some are available to public. Lobby, bar and restaurant, to name a few, as well as the brothel if you have a flyer. But there is also a basement underneath the restaurant, and there is Lee Hong's HQ, also with two floors. Now notice this light green area on the restaurant on the outside map. This is a section of the roof where you can walk. It connects the brothel and the staff area. There is also a ladder that leads to the backyard, but it is only usable once. I will tell more about the location as we get to them in the walkthrough. Now about the weapons. Most weapons we already know, and I won't be telling that they are not useful because they are non-silenced, so we'll take the fiber wire. You can take the knife if you wish, but I like the wire. And the silenced Beretta 92. It will come in handy. There is a new weapon, Kalashnikov AK-47. This is not the same gun that we used in training. This is an older version with not so fast rate of fire. It is called 47 because it was released in 1947. But there's something more to that number. Okay, we'll learn this later. So let's start. Okay, you start here in a familiar location, and this red rock here is an Easter egg. Agamem is written on it. Agamem is a rap singer group that voiced secondary characters in this game. You can also see this track in Mission 3. Now, the restaurant is open for public this time, so you can enter it, but
This door is closed.
some areas are still restricted for you.
Restricted area. Leave immediately.
If you try to enter, you will be shot. There are female and male bodyguards, but you can only take clothes from male, so wait until this female is past him, then sneak behind him and strangle him, then drag him inside the room. In Mission 3, there were some sniper ammo in this room, but there's nothing in here except a dead body and some crates this time. In the guard uniform, you can roam most of the restaurant freely, but there are some exceptions, like
Obviously, you are not invited here, mister.
this door leads to the brothel, and to enter it, you need a flyer. But I think there's a mistake here, because this is obviously meant for visitors, not guards, and there are still guards like this there. And if you use some a back route through the rooftop, then you won't arouse any suspicion. So yeah, I think this is a bug, or an oversight, whatever you call it. Notice, these are our first female civilians in this game, and you can take clothes from them, naturally. But there are very few visitors in this restaurant. Maybe it's just this sign, or maybe this restaurant isn't very popular. Okay, this is a herbal shop, and this old man is our man, so let's talk to him.
Good evening, most revered visitor. Can I help you in any way?
Well, you tell me. This is my first visit.
Honorable stranger. So far, I can only offer you this advice. Wherever you go in life, if you come with nothing, you leave with nothing. Goodbye.
So he wants something in return, and we have nothing to offer. Notice, in this Chinese garden, all this water, strangely shaped trees, and those two towers with red dragon guys. You can't access those towers, and they can't go down. So, how did they end up there in the first place? There are no stairs, no ladders, nothing at all. From here a restricted area starts, and this is Lee Hong's HQ. Notice the speedboat. That door leads back to the restaurant, to the public area. Okay, we are going to take out Lee Hong first, because order matters in this mission, and you'll see why later. But if you want to do this my way, you want to take out Lee Hong before delivering the jade figure. Be careful. Lee Hong's bodyguard, Sun, is somewhere here, and Sun can easily blow your cover. There is he. If Sun sees you, he will immediately start firing at you, and everyone else will also do the same. Sun himself is not very dangerous, he has just a hardballer, but other guys have assault rifles, so they can end you in a matter of seconds. I don't know how Sun can do this. Maybe he has a phenomenal memory and remembers every single face here, every single guard and Red Dragon member. There are dozens of them in this place. But you can use these poles to avoid his all-seeing eyes. As long as he can't see your head, you should be fine. Now, something even more funny. Lee Hong can also blow your cover, just like Sun. There is Lee Hong, by the way. And if Sun is dead, Lee Hong won't blow your cover. That's very strange. Maybe they have some mental connection, but I don't believe that sort of thing. So, when Lee Hong is in the left room, run to the central room and hide behind this chair. Draw your silenced pistol And be prepared. You must shoot Lee Hong in the head, and preferably with one shot. Like this. Now wait here. Sometimes a guard runs in here, but sometimes soon comes up. So be careful. This is not as bad. Okay. Don't worry, you can literally stand on top of the corpse, and he won't shoot at you. Pick up the letter and read it. It is from someone called Franz, and Franz writes that he is sick and tired of waiting for some old man, and that he wants to split the food while it can still be savored. And blood and muscle is written at the end. What is this about? I don't know, but he clearly was some Lee Hong's friend. And this letter is addressed for more than one person. You see, dear friends. Okay. Now Lee Hong has a sword on his body as well. In his hands, this sword can kill you in a matter of seconds, but in your hands it is just like any other knife. And there's something interesting. You can strike like this and pieces of flesh will fall out, but there's nothing else in it. And this sword suffers from the same bugs as a knife in Shincho fish restaurant. It's not listed in the inventory, so you can draw it out after hiding it. Yeah, you see? It's not here. And if you drop it, you can pick it up as well. If Lee Hong draws his sword, and then you shoot him, and he drops the sword on the ground, you also can't pick up the sword. I don't know how something like this was overlooked, but oh well. And don't go with sword in your hands. You will be shot. Okay, now we have to get out of here without alerting soon. And we can't use main exit because it is locked right now. Because Lee Hong's body is found, and they don't want to let anyone out. Or in. This always happens when someone's body is found. So yeah, don't be surprised. This elevator is your only way out. So lower it to the basement level. Whew. This probably was the hardest moment in the whole mission. I'm glad to be past it, but our work is only half done. The agent is somewhere in this basement, and we have to rescue him, because he knows the location of the jade figure. The jade figure is always in one of the safes, and its location is always random. There are 4 safes, 3 of them are decoys, and if you try to enter them, the alarm will be triggered. Everyone will come in and shoot you. So you need to know which safe is the real deal. Just follow me here, because this basement is very large, and it's easy to get lost here. Some people advise having a compass here, but it's pretty easy to do this once you memorize it. It's not that hard. Okay, so just go whenever I go, and you'll find the agent eventually. About Sun. Sun can survive multiple headshots and more body shots than other NPCs in this game. Lee Hong can also survive more body shots, but not as much as Sun, and he dies from a single headshot. Keep this in mind.
Leave immediately.
When you see this door with the guard who asks you to leave, you know that this is where you need to get. Here. It is on the map. Here. Maybe it will help you. Okay. So wait until other Red Dragon member passes by, and then take out this one, and quickly draw him inside the room. Make sure you are not seen, since your career can end up here very easily. Drag his body inside, and make sure to place it behind the agent before freeing him, not in front of him. Okay, now you can talk.
Just the man I've been looking for.
Jeez, am I glad to see you. I'm halfway dead here.
So, how did you end up in this mess?
I tried to unlock the safe at Madam's place on the second floor, but I don't have the combination for it. I think one of the girls on the second floor knows the combination.
Let me help you out of here.
When you free him, he'll immediately run out and open the door. And the Red Dragon member can see the corpse from here. Which won't be very good, especially if you've taken the clothes, which I didn't. Because there is no difference between them. Now, look here. He runs out and disappears. Now, he can also teleport himself. Yeah, this game. Okay, and you can pick up AK-47 in the guard outfit. You can only use Beretta 92 and UZ. But Red Dragon members can use AK-47 and UZ, but they can't use Berettas. Yeah. Okay, and now we need the combination for the safe. Because if you try the wrong combination, alarm will be triggered immediately from the first try. Okay, we are in the kitchen, and now we are in the public area again. Now, we need to go to the brothel, but first, let's change back to our suit, because we are going there as a client. And, by the way, if you go there as a guard, you will be treated as a client anyway, which I think is an oversight. So, yeah. Okay, take the suit, and before we talk to the bartender, you can also talk to the waiters in the restaurant area. There's one of them.
Excuse me. I'm looking for a little action around here.
I know exactly what you mean, sir. Ask the bartender for detail.
I would like to taste some of Asia's finest delicacies.
I know exactly what you mean, sir. Ask the bartender for detail.
I'd like to get a little fresh air.
So I can see, sir. Ask the bartender for detail.
Yeah. If you didn't understand, this is all a reference to visiting the brothel.
This place seems quiet. Where do I go for some action?
You could try the second floor. I'm sure you will find what you need there, sir.
There are two versions of this dialogue, and in the other one, the bartender references this place as a massage parlor. Okay, and you can also look at the flyer in the notebook. Brothel the Jolly Giraffe, enjoyment and pleasure. If we haven't got it, you don't want it. Okay, you can talk to him again.
So, are you here on business or pleasure, Mr.
Reaper. Business, mainly. I have contractual obligations.
We don't see many Europeans in this part of Hong Kong. The only other white guy right now is down in the basement. I am told he tried to get into my boss's safe. Big mistake in this restaurant.
And this dialogue has 3 versions. Okay, but in every one of them, our hero calls himself Mr. Reaper, which I think is a reference to both the Grim Reaper and Jack the Ripper, and to our killer's profession as well.
Welcome, honorable guests. Every pleasure is available inside.
Really? Yes, this door is also a way to the brothel. That walkway up leads to that double doors with male and female guards.
You're not allowed in here.
This and that door lead to the storage room, and they are locked for you. But this door...
Welcome, honorable guests. Every pleasure is available inside.
also will be... I'm sorry, it leads to the brothel. This is where you want to go. There are 2 versions of this dialogue, and the other one is nice choice, sir. Take your time and you'll enjoy this. Okay, talk to the old woman.
Welcome to to a den of iniquity. It is our business doing pleasure with you. May I introduce my number one girl, Lei Ling. She will do everything you desire and more. Cash or credit card?
I'm sure. I have a bill at the bar.
Just follow Lei to her room, my friend. And do not drool on the floor.
You can talk to her again for some more funny conversation.
What happened? Did my white knight change his mind? I still have favorite pleasure girl Lei waiting to please you.
She looks just fine. I hope she can show me things I haven't seen yet.
Just follow Lei to her room, and she'll show you things you haven't even dreamed of.
And again.
Lo Fawn, you are very rude. This is your last chance to have wonderful meeting with Lei Ling. Do not leave us standing here waiting for you to get some balls.
Sorry, I have to check out my credit rating.
Fine, young man. Now, let's start the show. Follow Lei to her room.
The room where she is heading to is a restricted area as well, but no one will tell you this. So you will only find this out after you are shot by that red dragon guy, which is pretty unfair. Okay, follow the girl to her room. There are many rooms, but there is nothing in them, and in that restricted room is some Uzi ammo. Okay, now if you're hoping for some you know what, you're wrong.
So, what's new and exciting around here?
I don't know. You tell me. I've been here too long.
You don't like being here.
This is Hong Kong. Like doesn't come into it.
Well, let's begin here then. Who are you?
I'm not who you think I am. Just as the mirror is not always just a reflection of what you see. I do not belong here. What about you, mister?
I'm here on business, looking for Mr. Lee Hong. Actually, I'm looking for his safe.
I see. Well, help me out of here, and I might have some information for you.
Okay, it's a deal.
Follow me. I know a way across the roof, and the combination to Lee Hong's safe. I found it in his trousers.
If you want, you can Jack the Ripper her and take the combination, but this will cost you some money, because she's a civilian. Now, most people take a guard's uniform because you will have to follow her to a restricted area, but I will do this another way. When this female bodyguard is inside this corridor, follow her and strangle her. Poor girl. We don't want her to see another corpse. And yeah, heads can be stuck in the walls frequently in this game. No one will find her, and now...
You are not much of a help.
Sorry.
Okay, follow me.
There are two versions of this dialogue as well.
You're not allowed in here.
If you can see the red dragon members through the door when Lei Ling opens it, then you can strangle him safely. Then open the door and follow the girl without being seen by Red Dragon Man. Be very careful, because you're in your suit, not in the bodyguard suit. Now to this ladder. By the way, this ladder is only accessible in this cutscene. You can climb it up normally. Yeah. Damsel in distress. How common is this? In all sorts of media. Okay. Strangle this... Yeah. This could have gone better, but he is dead now. Strangle him. So, and follow her to the gates. And talk to her.
Quick! There's a CIA guy in the basement.
I know.
How? Oh well. Here is the combination to the safe, Lo Fon.
And why did she need us? I mean, no one tried to shoot her or anything like this. She could have gone out on her own. No one will ever do her any harm. I think that was his first kiss, and he didn't enjoy this one bit. Okay, now we have the combination. And now we can take his clothes and his assault rifle if you want. It's not useful at all. But if you think that, like, you just want to hold it in your hands, then go ahead. Okay, so the safe is in Madam's room, and on the second floor. This is just near the brothel, and this is probably the easiest safe location. I'm showing here another route through the basement, just to, show you. And we emerge from this room, while that other door leads to the storage area. Okay. Now you can go here. And now in that restricted room, you can grab some SMG ammo if you wish, which I talked about before. Okay, and now...
Leave immediately. Leave immediately.
You have to kill this guard in order to access the safe. So yeah, but this is pretty easy, because there's no one inside. You can pick his submachine gun, his Uzi, if you want, and close it, but I don't recommend this, since if he is found, then you will be shot, because they will know that you are wearing his clothes. There's no way to put up clothes back on him. Okay, now we have the jade figure, and we can carry it to the old man. Yeah, I use the rooftop to exit because I just think it's safer. Less the chance of seeing the body. Now, as I told in the very beginning, you can use the rooftop to go to the guards' quarters. And you can also use this route from the to enter the guard quarters from the other side, and use it to access the brothel without the flyer, but with the guard costume. And you will be referred to as a visitor. From here you can go to the VIP area, and from there you can return to the public area of the restaurant. This lift, by the way, goes to the basement as well. Yeah, nice design here. This fountain. Okay. Now this elevator goes only to the basement. Oh, and these familiar doors. Okay. Yeah, we made such a circle here. You could also go use a normal route, but this one I just wanted to show you. Okay, let him come to you. And the cutscene will play, in which he will take the jade figure. This cutscene only happens if Lee Hong is already dead. If Lee Hong is alive, then something different will play, but I will show this to you later. Now, as you remember, the doors to Lee Hong's HQ are locked, so you have to use the basement once more. Which is not very good, since from the elevator it is harder to hide and soon. But we'll do our best. From here you can use this door to access this familiar corridor, and then go here above this channel and to the elevator. So we are backtracking to the HQ. Okay. And now is also a very hard part, but I think it's second hardest in the mission. The hardest is when you kill Lee Hong. Okay, take the elevator to the first floor and hope that soon won't see you. Be on your toes all this space. Okay. I saw Tsum on the right, so I go to the right corner and wait for him to pass the elevator. Just wait for him, don't rush this. Hide behind the columns, as you did before. Oh my god! Oh my! I don't... Oh man! Oh... What's happening with him? I hope he didn't see me. Okay. Yeah, when he goes there, go here, in this room, in Lee Hong's toilet, and then use the elevator to access the pier. And now I finally completed this mission. If you want, you can take out this Red Dragon member, but he is no threat for you. And we are finally done. And after this there is a small cutscene, so listen carefully.
We have spent a lot of money on this, Professor. We want killing machines, not just machines.
Will he be able to feel any pain? He should have a lot of pain. It makes people obey orders.
Do not worry, he will be perfect.
Okay, we saw 5 people talking about something. One of them told that they want killing machines, not just machines, and the other one responded, don't worry, he will be perfect. What is this about? If you look closely, one of those men is Lee Hong. So this is like a flashback about what have been before. So yeah. This is very strange, but we will learn more about this later. Now, this mission is over, but I still have much to show you.
Tried to unlock the safe in the meeting room at the VIP area, but I don't have the combination for it. I think one of the girls on the second floor knows the combination.
Let me help you out of here.
As I mentioned before, there are 4 different safe locations. One of them I shown you. Another one is the VIP area, and I will show it to you right now. I showed how to get to the VIP area from the guard quarters, but now I will show how to reach it from the basement. Now, when you exit his cell, by the way, there is a sniper rifle here, but you don't want it because it will bring some unwanted attention to you. You can carry it around. From here you can get to this weapon stash with some 7.62 ammo, which is for your Kalashnikov, and 2 Kalashnikovs. Yes, by the way, this also leads back to that area with the cells. And that leads to this corridor, which leads to Lee Hong's HQ. So we'll take this door, and here, go through here or through this door. They lead to the same room with this elevator. And this elevator will take you to the VIP. You can see it on your map. It is the one of the east of the 2 west elevators. And by the way, the safe will be marked with gold on your map, like the gold or yellow circle. So you can... Oh, I'm sorry. This wasn't supposed to happen, but whatever. It's just the shooting, not killing someone in plain sight. There's nothing in this room. Why is this wooden platform here? Like, why to make such place? Yeah, I know it's like a vantage point, but still, indoors. As this leads to the Chinese garden, there's nothing in here. And in this VIP hall with this fontaine, you need to go through these double doors. And this is the room with a safe, but there are two guards here. And you see, you need to take them out so that neither of them will see you. First, take out this guard when he is in this position and the guard near the safe can't see you. Like this. Sometimes he like turns his head. Don't want to kill in this moment. Drop behind him and kill him as well. After this, the safe is yours for the taking. And by the way, here, these doors lead to this corridor and another corridor, and this is, I think, a meeting room where, like, I don't know, some meetings are held. And this leads back to the Chinese garden, but on another balcony. You can go down here and get a closer look if you want. You can also take out this guard from here if you want. But this can cause other guard to come here. Just wait until he goes away. He can also run to alert Lee Hong if no corpses were found before. But in my case, this is not the case.
Just the man I've been looking for.
Jeez, am I glad to see you. I'm halfway dead here.
So, how did you end up in this mess?
I tried to unlock the safe in the guards' quarters, but I don't have the combination for it. I think one of the girls on the second floor knows the combination.
Let me help you out of here.
Guards' quarters. This is probably the toughest place, because there are 3 guards there. But first, let's get to it. You can get there through the rooftop from the brothel, or through the VIP area through the elevator. If you want to go there from the basement, you can go... no. Not here. You can go here, just as when you go to the VIP area elevator, but skip it and continue here through this passage. It's straightforward, so there shouldn't be any problems. And this is the elevator. This elevator can get you both to the VIP area and to the guard quarters. So let's choose the guard quarters. This is the VIP area. And this is the guard quarters. See the difference? And this is our safe.
Leave immediately.
Now, first let's take out this guard when he is near the elevator. That's where other guards can't see him. Now the 2 guards. Most people think that you have to use your pistol here, because you can't take them out close, but actually you can. Stand behind this guard, then enter sneak mode, and very carefully kill him with your fiber wire. And you see, The other guard did not see a thing, but now he saw it. And yeah, sometimes this happens when you try to kill someone while they are turning. Okay, and the safe is ours. There are many rooms in the guard quarters, and many of them are empty like this one. Maybe they're like, I don't know, maybe this area was built not very much time ago, and it's still not completely finished. And by the way, this door leads you to this like walkway on the VIP lobby, and you can't fall from here, which is a good thing. There is like an invisible wall that stops you from falling. Yeah. You see, there are many like this small rooms, another sniper rifle, but if we take it, they will shoot us. And you see, is it just me, or does those circles like on the wardrobes look like smiles? I don't know. And this is a bed. That's where they sleep. But there isn't enough for all of them, so I don't know. And there's some ammo. And we are back to the safe. Okay. Now, after saving Lei Ling my way, you'll find yourself behind enemy lines. I did not kill this guy, I just timed my speech in such a way that he didn't see me. Okay, now go to the kitchen here. And now you should be careful so that the cook won't see you. You can hide from him in this small empty room and wait until he is in such a position that you can sneak behind him. Like this. Be careful, there is a guard here, and sometimes the waiter enters this area. I'm not sure if waiters will say something to you or try to alert the guards, but just in case. Okay, and now kill those two red dragon guys. Like this. And sometimes a third guard. There is he. Comes. Okay. That was close. Very close. Yeah, at one point he didn't come, but mostly he comes. Okay, and I wonder, is this a laundry? Strange. Okay. And now here. The third red dragon guy was here, standing in this corner. And if he did not came, then you can come here through here without being seen by him, if you are careful. Now, you can strangle this guy with your fiber wire, so that he won't hear you shooting behind his back. And you will be shooting at this guy, the one who guards the agent. The other one will most likely hear his death scream, like this. But if he didn't, then he's far enough so that you can run and drag the dead body into the room. You see, like, they're two in one. That's funny. Also stupid. Okay. That's better. And now you can free the agent, as you normally do.
How did you end up in this mess?
I tried to unlock the safe in the storage room on the first floor, but I don't have the combination for it. I think one of the girls on the second floor knows the combination.
Let me help you out of here.
Okay, if you're lucky, the jade figure will be in the storage room. And it is just a few corridors from here. if it is in the other location, then you'll better take the uniform from any of those dead guys and use it to reach those locations. It seems someone still found the dead bodies. Or whatever. Okay, so take the uniform, reach the safe and get back. Okay, now this is the storage room and this is the safe we need. But this guy, I don't know, but it is very hard to snipe him from here, but it is possible without being seen by him. And now you can take the jade figure. By the way, you can continue through this door, and from here you can actually exit to the public area. There is a guard on the other side, but he won't stop you from exiting. He will only prevent you entering the restricted area. But we are going to backtrack to the kitchen, because I want to show something to you. And by the way, in the brothel there are 4 bedrooms, but there's just one worker, Lee Ling. That's strange, but do you remember that the brothel's motto is, if we don't have it, you don't want it? And our Hitman doesn't want any pleasure, he just wants the safe combination, and Lee Ling has it. So yeah, and just enter the kitchen, don't worry.
You, no guest in here. Dirty.
Okay.
And they will let you to leave. And leave this place. And you're back in the public area. So now let's go and give the jade figure. By the way, if you don't have the figure, like if you dropped it somewhere, then...
So you return empty-handed once again, my friend. Learning without thinking is labor loss. Thinking without learning is perilous. I bid you farewell.
I just like his Chinese proverbs, or whatever it is. Okay, but we didn't kill Lee Hong in this place, and now?
Greetings, most venerable visitor. I have been expecting you. I believe you have something for me.
Here you are. In return, tell me how I get close to Lee Hong.
Ah, just as the fox has several entries to its den, so there is more than one way to gain access to the lair of the liege. You can find him in his headquarters, where he is most secure, guarded by Sun, his trusted personal bodyguard. Go through the secret passage in the basement.
Interesting. Any other suggestions?
It is man that can make the way great, not the way that can make man great. You can choose another path to Lee Hong by means of deception. This small flask with white powder has great potency. A leader is always weakest when his guard is down. The man you are looking for will be eating at the restaurant.
Okay, pick up the poison and exit the herbal shop. And by the way,
We're class to customers.
Okay. I'll be back later to place a special order.
and Lee Hong and Sun will come to the restaurant, and you will be asked to leave. So leave to take a leak in the restroom. And if you stay too long, you will be shot. Really. But if you will be in a guard or Red Dragon uniform, and Sun will see you, he will shoot you as well. So it is a little bit more like safe to be here in this your standard suit. Now we need to take out this guard, but there are two waiters who can come here and we don't want them to see this. There is one of them. So we will wait until he comes here and leaves. He spends very little time inside there. Don't try to kill the guard in that small window. And don't exit the restroom, because the guards can say to you again that you should leave, and if you want to leave in the time they give you, they will shoot you. Make sure the green waiter isn't coming here, or the yellow one if the green came first, and then strangle the guard. After this, you need to drag him into the right restroom. I think this one is ladies' bathroom, but I'm not sure because the only inscriptions we can see is Chinese. What? Did that waiter lure the guards? No. Why was that message here? Maybe someone found the dead bodies? I don't know, but I seem to be fine. Because otherwise there would be a message like, guards are looking for a suspicious person. And that guards were notified by a civilian. Okay. So let's wait for the waiter to come up here. It shouldn't be too long by now. Wait, two of them are coming at the same time? Or... that's strange. This is very strange. But there is a way to like... to make one of them stop. To speak with one of them. Okay, we'll wait until they start leaving this place and talk to one of them.
Excuse me. I'm looking for a little action around here.
I know exactly what you mean, sir. Ask the bartender for detail.
Why did you came back? Okay. I've seen him getting stuck here once. That's strange. Okay. So let's just kill him. And by the way, he can't see you through the mirror. He can only see he can only see you with his own eyes, not with the mirror. Which is very strange. Really. And that applies to all characters in this game. Okay. He's a civilian, so you will be taxed for his killing. But this way is the easiest, and it is developer intended, so yeah. And by the way, if you have brought the jade figure to the herbal shop, Lee Hong will be eaten in the restaurant forever, until you take action. So you can't kill him in his HQ the way I did before. Okay, let's go to the kitchen.
Serve this soup for Mr. Lee Hong, who'll be arriving shortly.
He has already arrived, but whatever. No one will pay attention to you adding a new taste to the soup. So let's go. Lee Hong's bodyguard soon will taste all his food, and he will pay for this. Oh, I'm sorry, right now. I hid the ball in my clothes and it's still perfect. Without any soup on my clothes. As soon as the cutscene ends, quickly hide the gun. the empty heart baller you received from Soon, his last parting gift. Yeah. And if the HQ entrance wasn't shut yet, it will be right now. So you have to use the basement to get in here. You can either take clothes from a guard here, or you can sneak in the basement as a waiter and take clothes from one of that Red Dragon guys there. It is up to you. There is no Tsun up here anymore, so you can walk around here safely. No one will try to shoot you as long as you don't do anything illegal. And as I mentioned before, if Tsun is dead, Lee Hong cannot blow your cover. See? By the way, you do remember that he saw you in the restaurant as a waiter, but... okay, whatever. It is best to kill him in the central room, because no one will see it there. And he turns his back on you, just strangle him. And after this, you can safely leave using his speedboat. And you see, this way no one has even found his corpse, because you used the most silent weapon in the game. Okay, so I like this way, but it has one serious draw. You have to kill a civilian, and that way you will lose some money. So yeah, but the developers wanted us to do this way for some reason.
Yeah.
And I just show you this to prove to you that we lose a little bit of money. See, there is one unnecessary kill, and you lose $5,000. Not good. Okay. If you are dressed as a guard or a dragon member at this moment, then you have to run quickly from here, after talking to the herbal shop owner. Now, if you want to eliminate Lee Hong without killing any civilians and wasting money, there is one solid way to do this, and it really isn't that very solid. I really think it's bugged, but whatever. You need to get to the rooftop first, and kill this Red Dragon member over here. In this corner you will never be spotted, and pick his Uzi. It will come in handy. By the way, if you haven't rescued Lei Ling, this door will be locked, so you will have to use another one near the safe in the brothel. Now kill this other one when he's in this position. He won't be seen by the two members over here because of this large helipad. Now, what you need to do is come to one of those windows, the left one. Lee Hong is sitting under this one, and you can shoot him from here. But be very careful. First, do not step on the window. You will fall through downside, even if the window is not broken. And you'll either die from the fall or from the bullets. Now, be careful, because both Lee Hong and Sun can blow your cover, and those two guys will come when they hear the gunshots and the sound of broken glass. Okay, so let's do this. Run like hell from here. Those two guys will start shooting at you, so draw your gun and defend yourself. Whatever you do, you will always be detected, and you cannot take out those two guys without being detected as well. Even every time I tried, I was still detected somehow. I don't know how, but it happened. Okay, take these clothes, but Sometimes you can also be shot in these clothes, even if the corpse is not found. This can happen if you go through the restaurant area. So use this basement and use the elevator to Lee Hong's HQ. Then you will have to sneak past Soon and to the speedboat. This is your only way out. If you want, you can take out this guard in the lobby using one of the game's bugs. You can strangle or slit his throat with a knife while the door is closed, and he will be like teleported inside, and even if someone is looking at him, no one will pay attention to this. But I don't use that because it seems like cheating to me. And I want to play fair in all the games that I play. There are many other opportunities to gain a guard suit, like this guard in the brothel lobby. No one will see him because of those paper walls on the left, so you can take clothes from him as well. And there is this guard on the stairway.
We have a situation here.
But if you take clothes from him, make sure he won't be found. Drag him somewhere down here, where he won't be seen when you open the door. In this room, there are 3 male guards, and each of them can gladly give his suit to you. But there is also a red dragon guy over here, and you can use a Beretta to snipe him. Then quickly, before the female bodyguard comes, drag him somewhere here. You can use the Lei Ling's room, but I don't want to scare her, so I will drag him here. Or... oh, wait a second. Yeah, make sure things like that don't happen, because they can really slow you down. And you should do this before you talk to the madam, because she will be in that room and she will see this all. But after you talk to her, you can take out this guard, but make sure to time it right, so that the female bodyguard won't see you. Right now she's in the corridor behind this wall, so we'll wait a little. A little more, and only then we will kill him. After this, he can be dragged inside another bedroom. All this without killing the female guard. Well, you can also take his... this again. Where you can also take his clothes. Or... you can kill the female guard when she is in the corridor. Over here. Just like I showed you before, when I showed you my version of Lei Ling escape. And this way, any of these 2 guards is yours for the taking. You can leave them here and they won't be found. This one can be killed even if the brothel madam is still here. The same applies for this one.
Restricted area. Leave immediately.
If you want though, you can drag him all the way to the bedrooms, but only if you have taken care of the guard that was here, like I did before. So yeah, so many opportunities to gain a guard suit for you. Nice view from here. See that guard. You can also snipe Lee Hong with a sniper rifle from this position. But one bad thing about this is that you have to buy the sniper rifle and bring it here in your case. Because there are 2 sniper rifles on this level, but you cannot bring them here. There are too many guards on your way. All of them need to be killed, and this most likely means detection and death. So you have to bring the rifle here. But this is easier than sneaking into the mansion and killing Lee Hong there while avoiding him and Soon. So you have to wait until he shows up on this balcony, and then you can snipe him. It's not very hard if you stand in the right position. After this, after you accomplish all your other tasks, you will have to sneak past Soon while using the elevator to get inside the HQ, just like I did at the end of the main part of my video. Okay, and by the way, if you look on the case, you will see the Hitman logo on it. This symbol is not the agency logo. It has nothing at all to do with the agency. It is a logo of our hero. No one knows why he chose it for himself and what it means. No one knows what is this logo, what it looks like. Some people say it looks like a letter H, which stands for Hitman. Others say that it looks like number 47. This number has a special meaning in this game, and we'll get to this later. Others say that it looks like a scorpion or a spider, and some people say that it looks like a lily flower, and it reminds them about the fleur-de-lis emblem from France, which is usually associated with death. But no one knows really what it is, but it is the logo of our Hitman. And you can see it in many places in the game, like near the health and inventory in the hut, as well as in the notebook. See? And here you can also see the agency logo, which is a triangle with skull, bones and a crown inside. I will speak about this logo next time, because this video is already long. So yeah, this was another way of assassinating Lee Hong. Okay, Lee Hong is assassinated, and now I'm supposed to talk about this mission a little, but I think you already have your own opinion about it, and this video is very long. So I will just say that this mission can be the hardest one in the game or second hardest. But I think it's more to the hardest one, because when it greets you just the 5th mission, or even the 4th if you don't count the training, and it's so hard compared to the other Hong Kong missions, that most people who just start playing this game abandon it and just delete the game from their hard drive, which is very bad since the game is good. This is just that this mission is hard. It's not bad, but it's hard at the beginning. If this mission was closer to the end, it would have been better. Okay, and this mission has a lot of design bugs, like the guards seeing you somehow through walls, the triad leader Lee Hong seeing through your disguise. There are many bugs in large missions like this one, but this mission is like full of it. Okay, but don't worry. In the next mission we will go to a brand new campaign, and it will be in the Colombian rainforest. Have a nice day, and I hope you will be able to beat this mission.